After 4 events of Tour de Endurance, the Green Peacocks are really starting to feel the flow of it now. They are 19 points ahead of second place Hellclowns, with Party Crashers and Condiment Kings also in hot pursuit. But now we move on to a classic event that doesn't have funnels in it, the Downhill Drag. A straight, quick blast down this long wooden plane to the clearly marked finish line, and the top 2 advance to semi-finals, and then there's a big final for the medals. And there you see the Expedition pre-show teams, Black Holes through the Stargazers, going to show us how it's done.
The key is to getting a good launch out of the gate, but you also need to be consistent throughout up until the end. You want to be straight as possible to try to avoid running any further than you actually have to do it. And Black Holes, they were able to do that. They were just as straight as they needed to, and they will cross the line in first. You can see a finish line cam. First time here in Downhill Drag. Bone Rattlers also got by for second place. But now for the big show. Green Peacocks, Blue Brigade, Crazy Chickens, and the Serpent Speeders in the first heat.
And we're off. The Blue Brigade get off to the best start, but 7 Speeders and Green Peacocks start to swarm them. A bump from Green Peacocks pushes the 7 Speeders forward and the Green Peacocks back, and that gives the Blue Brigade advancement along with them. The home team. Let's have a look at this again. They come into the Green Peacocks, swerve into the Serpent Speeders, pushing them forward and pushing the Green Peacocks back. That was costly. The Serpent Speeders, great blocking work there to get themselves and the Blue Brigade onto the next round.
The championship leaders are knocked out all the way back to 4th. This is a good opportunity for the other teams to catch up. Now Marauders, Citrus Sprinters, White Knights, and Neptune Nomads, and a bump from the Citrus Sprinters, and the Marauders, Citrus Sprinters easily going to cross the line in first, and the Neptune Nomads in second place. Pretty easy going for those 2 teams, almost single file crossing the finish line.
That was an easy win for those top 2 teams, White Knights and Marauders. White Knights just didn't have the speed, and Marauders were killed out of the gate by Citrus Sprinters and a massive bump. And look at that across the finish line. An easy advancement, 4.201. Citrus Sprinters, a big win. Now we've got J Jockeys, Party Crashers, Hellclowns, and those dangerous Grayscales. They have very good speed just in general. So with the speed event like this, they're looking pretty good. And look at that, an easy win across the line for the Grayscales, and Hellclowns will come across with them.
J Jockeys actually got out up almost in first, in second for sure, but then just too much veering off to the left, and that allows the Hellclowns to get by for second place. J Jockeys have been fairly disappointing, I'd have to say, upon their return season to Tour de Endurance. Meanwhile, Party Crasher, speaking of disappointing, all the way in last in Downhill Drag. Now, final heat, Condiment Kings, Navy Seals, Lagoon Platoon, and Team Mayhem.
Team Mayhem and Lagoon Platoon slow to a crawl out of the gate. Lagoon Platoon especially, they come across well off the pace, and Condiment Kings and Navy Seals are pretty much given a free pass there. Despite a bump from Team Mayhem, Lagoon Platoon is still crawling across the finish line. Mayo of the Condiment Kings, a dangerous downhill drag competitor, so seeing them advance that easily is a bit of a worry going forward. And there you see, straight across the line, and Shoal from Lagoon Platoon cracks 5 seconds. That is not good for a team that was starting to get back on pace after Event 1.
Lagoon Platoon Team Mayhem unsurprisingly bottom out. There was a photo finish for the win, but it didn't really matter. Those 2 had easy going. But now in the semi-finals, Grayscales, Navy Seals, Neptune Nomads, and the Serpent Speeders, who will advance to the finals. Grayscales, great speed once again. Neptune Nomads in second. They will also advance. The Navy Seals, what happened to them?
They just slowed down. I think they were cut off by the Grayscales, which threw off their whole race. Second Speeders, they kept up, but they just didn't have the speed. Navy Seals crashed into the fan section as well, which did not help them whatsoever. And there you see coming across the line, big win for the Grayscales.
The Grayscales are looking to get another win back-to-back in Downhill Drag. None of the Condiment Kings or any of the other ones can say about it. The Condiment Kings, good start. Blue Brigade are nowhere, but it's a very close battle for second place. Condiment Kings are going to advance, but I don't know who got second. Meanwhile, Blue Brigade drifting off to the fan. I think they gave up very early on.
Blue Brigade noticed they had lost, so they went off to see the fans instead, just for a little, well, not really a celebration, but just like a little meet-up on the spot. Mayo wins the race easily. Pennywise moves on as well. So Valencia, not a great race, but Mayo and Pennywise, Condiment Kings and Hellclowns, join the Grayscales and Neptune Nomads in the final. Serpent Speeders, the home team, best of the rest. They get 5th place, but now we look to the gold medal. Who will capture the gold in Downhill Drag and bump themselves up to those dangerous Green Peacocks?
Grayscales and Condiment Kings must be the favorites, but don't cut out the other 2. Grayscales, great launch out of the gate, as I got so many times before, and they will cross the line first. Grayscales win gold, and Condiment Kings, unsurprisingly, pick up the pieces and get second.
Did they get second? Did you see the Neptune Nomads in this last burst of the race? Look at this, right across the line. Neptune Nomads were neck on neck with the Condiment Kings Grayscales. Unsurprisingly win gold. Look at that across the line. Did Neptune Nomads catch them?
I might be stand corrected here, because Neptune Nomads, I think they're a fraction of a millimeter ahead. Oh, that is very close, but by 1 thousandth of a second, Neptune Nomads steals silver from the Condiment Kings, and Hell Clowns will get 4th.
The Condiment Kings, though, being denied a silver when they're in 4th place just behind the Green Peacocks, that is a setback, but still a great bronze and a fantastic steal from Neptune Nomads, but of course, big win for the Grayscales.
A very exciting event has concluded in the Hell Clowns. Staying in 2nd, Green Peacocks unsurprisingly in 1st, Condiment Kings rise up to 3rd, Neptune Nomads rise up to 4th after that silver. The next event will be the Duo Funnel Duel, another event returning from Season 1.